What is up, guys? I had a brain fart. A bad one. Man.
Hey, everyone.
Who we got? I see Michael Andrews. I'll have to go up my chat here. Yeah, it looks like Johnny. Well, Michelle's done been saying hello, and Mike. Jennifer. Michael Andrews. And Us's.
Who's us?
Yeah, guys, I apologize for that. But you know, that went right along with what your devotion was this morning.
You need this? Hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
You know, I made a promise there, and I couldn't keep it because of my brain fart. Because I told you all I'd be there at
10:10.
But
We thought it was something because I had to go in the email and then copy it and send it to myself on my Facebook so it would go onto my laptop so I could bring it up on the laptop.
right.
Oh, okay, that's good. Felt like we was all up in your grill.
Yeah, we was awful close there.
Waterway wants to know what's cooking.
What's cooking? We didn't cook today. We
had Whoppers.
I had a fish
Oh,
sandwich.
gosh.
He had Whoppers, and
I like Burger
they
King.
gave him a free one. So
Yeah.
Hello, Penny and Tony at PT Adventures.
Hey.
hi,
How are you,
PT
Al?
Adventures, Mr. Michael Andrews. What a girl, what a boy.
We are having eggs in a tote sack.
There you go.
I never knew exactly what it was until my wife made them. So,
Is that where they put the little hole in it and your egg goes in it?
Yep.
Eggs in a
Yep.
basket or something they call it sometimes too.
they call it eggs in a basket. I called it tote sack.
I
Hey,
know what
Joy.
you were talking about though. Hi, Joy.
What's up, Joy? So they just had burgers from Freddy's.
Please.
God, burger sounds good too. Well, you can cook me one. My chef's home tonight.
You pay me the chef and all.
They said no spray painting in the heads tonight. Mama's home.
Mama's home. We gotta be good.
Gotta be good tonight.
Let's see. Shannon here? Yes, she is. Journey along with Shannon. What is up, Shannon?
Hello, Shannon.
I was trying to put me an order into the cook, but the cook said I had to cook my own. She said she was putting her eggs in a tote sack, and I had to do other than that if I wanted something different. So,
Like Burger King, you have me here.
but they just had Burger King. So she said we're not Burger King, and I can't have it my way. What's up, Darren? Magnificent Germany with Darren.
Hello, Darren.
How are you?
Well, our son showed up today with a box of
Bean Boozled.
Bean Boozled, the hot version.
Fiery Fire.
Oh God, I couldn't do that.
So we did a video today on it.
I couldn't do the hot. No, not for sure.
Well, we're used to the hot, but I had heartburn yesterday and we did our live that was getting me big time. So I did a couple of them. And I'm like, okay, I'm done because I am not getting that again today.
You know, they say, what is it? It's a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. It's supposed to cure all. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what someone had said. I had chewed probably 6-7 Galveston trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It finally left, or I was getting my apple cider vinegar out.
Now I have to take 40 milligrams of Nexium.
Mm-hmm.
I take it every day for acid
Oh.
reflux. I have it real bad.
Yeah.
I used to get that really bad myself.
Yeah, he used to bring him to his knees.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I had a upper GI bleed too, and they said that, but that was from goody powders. I used to eat goody powders because I helped my uncle work in trees and then furniture factory, but working in the trees, the Christmas trees,
Mm-hmm.
everybody up there. I mean, they'd take 2 goody powders before they'd even start working. And I mean,
What's a
after
goody
you-
powder?
Like
What is it?
a BC powder. It's a crushed up peel,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like caffeine and all this and that.
Oh,
Moss urban pill.
yeah.
Right. And they said as quick as it hit my stomach that it would come back up my reflux, and eat a hole in it. So
Oh, goodness.
I had to deal with that. Hello, Fort Man Kenny. I saw you come in. Happy birthday tomorrow. Kenny turns the big 27.
Oh, goodness. Happy
Happy
birthday.
He done a live. Kenny did Friday, and we had homecoming, so I didn't get to come up on his live. But everybody was coming up and wishing him a happy birthday. And who else did I miss coming in? I see the Griffins. Are they in? Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I'm going to have to get... Usually I can keep up with the chat pretty good, but I'm eyeballing supper. It's in my... I can see supper being cooked. And
It's distracting him.
yeah. Hello, Ashley. Ashley's World.
Hi, Ashley.
Yes, sir. It's Keeping Up with the Griffins. What's up, guys? Welcome in.
Hello, keeping up with the Griffins.
Hopefully we'd have no blue beard or no blue hair. Mama's home tonight. We got to be good. See if you can find that ring light. This light right here's blinding me. I had everything set up. And too, when Mama's home, she thinks she has to clean.
Moved all your stuff.
And I keep everything in one place where I need it. It ain't in the middle of the living room floor. It's in the corner of the living room.
She's telling on you.
But anyways, I go over there to get it, and I ain't got a drop cord. I ain't got a laptop. I ain't got my ring light. I ain't got... So I get to finding stuff to get it going. Then I get on my Chromebook here. And like I said, it says enter studio as a guest. And I'm like, no, I set it up. And then I had a brain fart. Where I'd set it up on my phone. It was wanting me to enter in as a guest. So there's Danny at Griswold Family Vacay. Hey, Danny, was that OSU game yesterday that you went to? I'm just waiting for Amber to sling those eggs at you, Scott. Danny said.
He'll be wearing eggs instead of paint.
Well, see, I have controlled chaos, and she tries to have controlled organization. So, if it's picked up, I'll never find it. If you just leave it where I leave it, then I know exactly where it's at.
Know where to get it.
Oh,
Our Bengals won today. So that
who'd
was
they play?
good.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's always a happy game when they beat Pittsburgh.
Yep. Hey, I just got the Bean Boozle fiery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I hadn't checked out a lot of YouTube this weekend. Of course, we had homecoming Friday, and then we played Saturday. Spaceman was in Spruce Pine yesterday, the town right below where we live, and I didn't get a chance to meet up with him because we was at a football game right when he
Yeah.
he had emailed me, and I talked to him, but I didn't get to meet up with him. Dang, I hated that. But I'd like to saw Spaceman and the missus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said last night he was there on our live. He had messaged you and you guys didn't get to meet up.
No, it figures when he comes to the county I live in that I'd be 2 counties over playing a football game. So.
That's the way it works out usually.
Kenny says hello to everyone I missed. Kenny, again, I apologize for Friday. Like I said, if it wasn't homecoming, then I'd have squeezed away from the game and got up on the panel with you and wished you a happy birthday. But I've got a couple one video of the homecoming parade.
No.
Somebody else was supposed to have got the other part, but they didn't.
Comes the eggs.
Yeah, watch out. You better duck.
See, I was on the float with the football team, and I said, Amber, I'll video from the float. You're going to be right here with Aiden catching candy. I said, so you video the whole parade from right here. I said, then when I go to put it up, I'll put it together and do like a split screen of you watching the parade and us riding through it. Boy, it all worked out good that we got there at the end. And I said, well, how much of it did you get? I didn't even take nothing with me. I'm serious? You better not throw that at me. I've got witnesses.
Go on, girl. Get him. Hey, spaceman.
Speaking of the devil, I swear he's like Beetlejuice. If you say his name 3 times, he'll pop up.
He pops up.
Yep.
He does. What's up, spaceman? We was just talking about you being in Spruce Pine yesterday and me being in Burnsville.
He just finished eating cereal. It must be like a breakfast day.
Look at what I have got. She has found my ring light. No, if you die, just leave a map of where you leave all my stuff. He said if she dies, I'm in trouble. I'll never find nothing. If you feel the urge that you're going to pass over to the other side, just leave a map of telling me where everything in my name is at. Craziness. Guys, I apologize for being half set up. It's called marriage.
It's called organization.
No, it ain't called organization. Oh, Lordy.
She needs to come on here with you. She's funny. I like her. I like her.
Amber, come say goodbye. She said when she got her eggs fixed, she'd pop over here a minute. She'll take the show, though. This thing's going to be bright at first.
Skillet.
Yeah, some of that little skillet PT.
Oh, when you chant
ring
the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. But guys, I guess everybody can see now who our guest is tonight. It is Mike and Michelle from Michelle's Tasty Dishes. And Mike's Tasty Reviews. Oh.
Yeah.
He's got some coming. And he's got some of the nasty ones too, the banana and ketchup and all that.
That's what I was going to ask. How many of those have you done so far?
He hasn't got those yet.
No, I just got the ingredients this weekend. So they're coming.
He's going to try and do them in order that they popped up. I think the first one was
chili and whipped cream.
Whipped cream, Old Gray. Was that Old Gray? So that will be the first one that he does.
Oh, that is so much better. Thank you, my dear, for finding my stuff that you hid. Yeah, Johnny, I'm about to get whooped.
Someone thought that was the frying pan coming at you when she gave you the light.
I thought it was too for me.
I thought I saw you duck.
No, Spaceman, we got beat yesterday. But we've still got some out with the Rona. And we had one that's out, and it ain't his family that tested positive, but it's like his extended family. And he was in contact with them, but him and his whole family's already had it. And they told him at the health department that if he would go get the antibody test or whatever, showing that he's got antibodies against it, that they'd let him come back to practice and come back to the game. And I don't know how much they charged to get that done, but they told him that if he would go somewhere where they were donating blood, that they would do it for free once they take your blood, But he didn't do that, so we was a couple men down. Got a couple that's hurt out for the season with torn ACLs, and one of them's, what is that, in your ankle?
Achilles.
Now the other one starts with an M. Gosh, I can't think of it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. No, I don't know. But anyways, he's tore it. So poor old high school had a 21-point lead Friday night, but still lost game. Way to go, good old Sullivan East. There's a lot of homecomings Saturday, especially right around here. I know there's a couple of high schools in Tennessee had homecomings Friday.
They did around here too.
So that was the thing. And guys, if I've missed anybody in the chat or missed anything, I'm sorry. I apologize. There's Doreen. What's up, Doreen? That she is listening while editing. Doreen edits a lot. Whenever you see her on one of these lives, she'll say she's editing. So,
yeah,
Doreen.
Surgery tomorrow.
That's it, Penny. Meniscus. He had a meniscus tear in his ankle, and he's out for the rest of the season. I had it right on my, but I was wanting to say mucus for some reason. Man, Marshall's what? Oh, yeah, he didn't.
You've been busy, Doreen. Your surgery's tomorrow, isn't it?
And she had that camping meetup over in Weaverville, which is just right outside of Asheville. So, Sooner Girl Travels, what's up? I did miss you, and I apologize. I'm sorry.
Hello, Sooner Girl.
I just have got all the equipment that I need to do these lives because my wife hid it from me. It's like pulling hen's teeth to get her to bring it to me. But we're up and going now, and we do have, I think it's a big announcement.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had talked about it, and Michelle was the one that I think originally got the idea, and then they prayed about it and talked to me about it, and then I prayed about it, and then we talked Thursday night, and then we talked a few minutes before we came live. So I really wasn't as late as I was because we were actually talking before we went live. And since Michelle had the brainstorm and the brain idea, I will let her explain what it is going to be about.
So when we started, we started the YouTube thing, we had a vision what we wanted to do, but the Lord was kind of leading also, if we're doing this, then we wanted to do something for him and to touch and reach other people. And I had mentioned it to Mike. I said, it'd be nice if we had some kind of little Bible study or, prayer time, something on that's basically that live is focused on that and for people who want to be part of that. And then it had came up in one of our lives, and of course Scott was in there, and I've heard him preach on some of his videos, and I think we have a lot of the same beliefs and the heart for God, and that's what our main focus is God, first and before everything. So I had told him I would love for him to be part of that, and then we all decided let's pray about everything and see how it goes, and then it just kind of led to we're going to start it up because we feel like the Lord is speaking on it, and we just want to give it to the Lord and see where it leads and who we touch. we're just going to be vessels and let God use us. And if there's someone comes in, we can pray for them. Or, we've seen so many healings just through our little group that we've had that we've been praying for. People have been healed and touched. And why not go further? Why not let him use us and just have a session where we just talk about the Lord and give him glory and honor and just dig a little deeper? We all can learn something. So that's basically what it is.
Amen. Yeah. And we had talked about and not just us, once we get it up and going, if others want to participate, I would love that,
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking like doing it like a weekly thing. Like I know Mike and Michelle are going to do it this coming Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're studying. I don't know what they're going to read. I don't know what they're, that's whatever the good Lord leads them. And we're going to, I don't know if they're going to do like a devotional or if they're going to read scripture and give their thought. And then we're going to give thought. I mean, and everybody can pitch in, even in the chat,
Yeah.
and then the week after that, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, if say we'll use Johnny, if Johnny Waterboy, if they want to do it one week, then the next Thursday, then they'll come up on panel and read and discuss. And, guys, the more we can get, the better off everything's going to be.
Yeah.
Hello, Ron. Full-time dream. What is up? But that's the plan, is to just get it off the ground and let God take off with it.
Yep.
And,
just see where he leads.
If you're camera shy and you want to stay in the chat, then you can put your thoughts or whatever you're thinking, and everybody can read them. We'll read them off, and and if
we
you
will need some more moderators and stuff in each of our groups just to keep, because the enemy will fight against us, and we will have some people come in who I'm sure attack, and we'll just have to kind of watch it and see where it goes.
Darren said he leads a Bible study at his church on Friday evenings. That's awesome.
That's awesome. But it'll be a time for people to bring, if you have prayer requests for yourself or your family members, we write them down each time we go live on our show, or not show, whatever the YouTube thing. Live stream. We'll write down, and we pray every night, husband and wife together, over every one of those. And then we always ask the next week, anyone got any praise reports, any healing? Sometimes people will say something and let us know, in a comment, hey, this person's feeling better, or, what have you. And it's just been awesome. It's just, that blesses us to be able to just stand and, be that intercessor for other people, to be praying and lifting them up. And when someone is actually praying, if some, they say they're praying, they're actually praying,
Right.
And like I said, we write it down and we pray every night before we go to bed together over each one of those names. It's just something we do, and it blesses us. And when you get a message that something's happened and someone's healed, just like with Kathy McAllister, and when Larry got out of the hospital, they didn't think he was coming out of the hospital. And she sent that message. I'm tell you what, I was praising the Lord that morning and in tears, and just like, it's a blessing to be able to hear that and see that and be part of knowing that you were praying, and God's hearing those prayers. And when we come together, how mighty that is and powerful.
Hey, Nisi at Freehandly Made.
Hello.
How are you?
Hanley?
But yeah, I know Joy said that they had some trolls, and I had football practice, so I got to the party late. But I think she said that she had a couple people that left and didn't come back, because of the things that were going on. But anytime you try to do something for God's sake, they're going to fight back. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's a given. You might as well expect it and just prepare for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's. Hey, Amber, come here. Wait. You got to say hello before you go.
I clean more than this.
Yeah, no, they've got to see. Now, guys, if I wind up not being here, right here, pick her out in the lineup.
Hi,
Hello.
Amber.
Don't clean my side of the bed. I've got it where I want it. But yeah, guys, anytime you start out to do something for God, the fight back's going to be there, and you know that, and it discourages a lot of people, and that's where they stop. But you don't need to stop. You just need to dig in deeper.
Yeah, you just
You know,
gotta be strong and just continue because that's what they want.
That's right.
Yep.
That is right. But yeah, that was our big announcement, and it's gonna. And Mike and Michelle came up with a name for it right before we went live, so you can reveal your name.
It's Meeting at the Altar.
And that is definitely something we all need today more than we've ever needed it. Is to come together. I mean, I ain't. What's up, Matt Man?
Hey, Matt Man.
Hi, Matt Man.
I have never seen a country so divided, and I mean, it's not. It's like around here, churches are starting to divide, you know, and that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I can't understand that to save my life. I mean, we're all going to the same place.
Yeah.
You know, there ain't but one heaven. You don't get your corner, my corner, and Lord,
Yeah, I don't understand that either. We all should be on the same purpose, no matter which church you're in. Your focus should be Jesus. Get out of that traditional stuff and get that relationship with God and focus on Him. And it's much easier that way too. Much better.
Yeah.
I don't like traditional religion.
And tradition's so hard to break.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that lets pride get in their way, you know. And,
Oh, we've seen it. Yep.
Yep. Daddy told me to do this way, and that's the only way, and that boy, pride will rob you of a lot of joy.
Yep.
Nisi, we're going to do a Bible study prayer time on Thursdays. We're going to start at 8:30 until I get through with football, and then I know we can go earlier than that. But that'll give me time to get home and get everything set up. If Amber's working, which we hope she is, my stuff should be right here,
Will be there.
and I won't have to look and dig for it. But so Thursdays at 8:30.
Yeah.
And
so you have
Nisi
to come over. Yeah. Come over to our page if you're not a subscriber, and subscribe, and make sure you ring both our bells so that you know when we go live. But it'd be Thursday night, and that's just the title of our just the title of it will be Meeting at the Altar.
right.
So just come over to Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Meeting at the Altar isn't a YouTube page. That's just the name of our Thursday nights. And then we'll have it next week, and then Scott will have it the weekend after, and we're just going to go back and forth.
And then if anybody else wants to volunteer, you know what? What's up, DP Mark?
Hey, DP.
Yep,
Hi, DP.
That is Eastern Standard Time, DP.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time, Nisi. Sorry about that.
It's Michelle's Tasty Dishes.
Yes.
Yeah, Michelle's Tasty Dishes. I don't know how to put a link in there. Troy might be able to.
Hang on. Can you throw a comment up there, Michelle? I meant to do this before, but I can't.
I just waved at you.
I had a lot of big plans before 9 o'clock tonight, but none of them got done because I couldn't find anything. but yeah, guys, those that does live, I know Nisi does live, and she does some scripture reading on her channel as well. I've seen that, and Joy, and guys, I mean, we want it to be a community family thing,
Yes.
Yeah.
It ain't just going to be us up here reading and discussing, and if after theirs and mine, the week after that, if you want to volunteer to do it, you can let us know, and we'll send you the link, the email. We'll email you the link, and then and Jennifer, even if you freeze when you get on in front of a camera or whatever, maybe this is something that good Lord can use to get your nerves down. I used to be, guys. I used to be not as open as I am, but it seems like since I answered the call to preach, I can pretty well stand and gab with anybody.
Yeah.
I can choose that with anybody now.
I will say one thing though. If you are thinking about wanting to do it, pray about it first, like we did. Make sure it's truly something that you feel that God's leading you to do and be part of. Because we want this to be completely about God, not about people just trying to get subscribers or
Right.
filling their self up. This is completely about God. I mean, that was my heart when I wanted to start it, and that's how I want it to kind of stay. And then you can reach out to us, and then, we could maybe pray about it too. And if we feel the Lord, like, I think they would be really good, or like you feel like somebody's heart, that's what their heart is for.
Right.
They're really, so that I would seriously suggest doing that to make sure, listen to God and make sure it's what you truly want to do. Because it's, like I said, this is about Him, not us. We're just praying that people find hope through it. We're just being vessels for God to use. And we don't know everything. Nobody does.
Right. Yes.
Learn from each other. So don't be afraid to come on here and leave comments and ask questions. And, if we don't know it, we'll find out. It's like, it's a learning process for all of us. But the main thing is just giving God glory and spreading His word.
Have a good night, Shannon.
That's it. Yeah, good night, Shannon. Is tomorrow just a regular checkup, or is it to make sure that there ain't no more complications with the Rona?
I hear her name.
I know
The doctor's appointment in the morning.
Shannon and Roger
Shannon
had the Rona. But yeah, Joy, Donnie,
exactly.
Donnie does Donnie's got stories on Donnie Storyteller, Donnie Joy. Drop his link. Because Donnie does a good job with the stories. He'll take like the latest one that I done that he actually sent me in a text was the stained glass. And it's about an individual that's sitting in church and he sees the stained glass, and God starts talking to him, showing him that he's lost, and it's really good. I mean, it would be I don't know, us backwoods people would call like a recitation, but it's kind of a poem story, and Donnie does a good job with his storytelling. Donnie has a VA appointment in the morning.
You writing that down too?
They're praying for that. Joy has a orthopedic appointment Tuesday. And guys,
but Joy,
I don't know, Joy. I don't know if you've mentioned it on your channel. I don't know, but Joy's had this issue with her foot ever since she done her 1,000 subscriber show, and it hadn't got any better. And now they're wanting to send her to an orthopedic, as you saw, and she said she didn't have any insurance, so that's tough. And
Yeah, we've been there.
Definitely need our prayers. And I told her, I said, God will make a way. Ain't no doubt about that. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He hadn't never put nothing on me that he didn't have an answer for. You know, I said he wouldn't put no more on you than you can bear. So just
that is
remember her in
so
prayer.
true.
There's Donnie Wheeler's storyteller. And then Matt Man said he had a cousin pass with the Rona yesterday, 40 years old. That is
Oh my goodness.
40-year-old. Matt Man, I hate that. I'll be 38 next month. I hate that. Yes, we'll pray for his family. That's tough. And that's the whole reason for the Thursday night, the Thursday night meet me at the altar. Or meet at the altar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole reason for that, because there's so much going on out there that, you know, guys, we need a place where we can come together and just unload it all on God. You know, because there's a lot of people that keep stuff and take it with them and carry the burden, and you don't need to. You know what? You can lay the burden down and let God take.
Yeah. And so many people don't have no one to turn to, and they just become hopeless, and then the enemy gets in your head, and it's, you know, it's good to have someone that you know is going to listen, pray for you, and lead you on the right path. And you know that you can turn to them. And I know Kathy McAllister, she's needing some prayer. She did a comment on one of my videos yesterday when I got up and I seen it, and she was very down because she was supposed to be going to the Smoky Mountains. Larry's really sick still. He's home, but he's still, you know, having complications with his heart and stuff. And she was just really sad and just down. And, you know, I had sent her a couple messages, and she had realized that's the enemy just getting in her head.
Right.
I said, the Lord might be keeping you from something right now that you don't need to be at the Smokies, and just take that as, okay, Lord, I'm going to wait. I said, he might have another time for you to go, and it'll be bigger and better than ever. But right now, maybe is not the time, because he's protecting you from something. And it's kind of like you got to reverse those negative thoughts that get you down and be like, okay, God, you got something bigger. So she still needs some prayers, because I don't know if she's got kids or family, or if she just sit there and think a lot, you know, which happens a lot. So
Hello, Nick P. Traveling with Nick P is in the house.
I try
Did you ever get your car? Are they working on your car, Nick?
Yeah, Mr. Michael Andrews, that's true.
Nick had a run-in with a concrete.
A bear. That's true. He comes in all forms.
Yeah, Michael Andrews. That's the toughest thing to face. Is, you know, everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and you know the Bible says that you see through a glass darkly. You know, you can't see nothing out in front of you, but you can see everything beside of you. You can see stuff behind you, and that's the way life is. You know, but we have one that knows what's out in front of us, and you know, everything happens for a reason. Like you said, you know, with the trip to the Smokies, you know, God may be steering her away from
something.
You know, yeah. And then again, he may be holding her up because she may be able to witness to somebody when she gets there and God needs her there when they're there. You know, I mean, we don't know. We don't
because
know.
of everything she's going through right now. We're praying for a great testimony.
Yep.
And I get goosebumps when I think about testimonies and stuff when the Lord does something. It's like you just want to dance in a jubilee because you know what's happened and something's good happened and God's moving. We just sometimes are impatient and we want it now kind of thing. And we just it's all in His timing.
Yep. That's awesome.
She knows you. Everyone loves her, and she's so thankful for the prayers. And I got a message from one of the subscribers sent me a email of a song.
Ralph Webb.
Ralph Webb, and beautiful song. I think it was "How Great Thou Art," and he said, "I think you'll enjoy this." And he said, and I also wondered if you could send it to Kathy, so I posted in the comments for her, and it's a beautiful song, and she loved it. So she feels all the love from everyone.
Right. Yeah, Nick P.
Hey, old Gray, welcome.
Nick P says, pray for the passenger of the Amtrak's Emperor Builder derailment yesterday in Montana. 3 people died and 50 are injured.
Oh, wow.
Amtrak derailment. Yeah, I saw that. I was scrolling through the news on my phone. Yeah, that's horrible. I mean,
and they just had a shooting at Kroger in Tennessee somewhere too. I saw that.
Memphis.
Or was it Memphis, Tennessee?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was a shooting in Kroger's. The guy went in and he worked somewhere inside the store.
Third-party vendor.
I saw that. Yep.
I think he killed 1, injured 13, and
Killed himself.
Old Gray's in the building. What's up, Old Gray? Nikki says she lives in Montana and hadn't heard it. Yeah, like I said, I saw it on, it's either Bing News or something, one of those search engines where you can just flip through the news. Mm-hmm. That's the way I get my news now. I can choose and pick what I want to read and what I don't want to.
Yeah, we don't ever watch TV news.
Oh,
We're skip over a bunch of it.
Yep. But it is, and that's just like we talked on your last live that you guys had Tuesday. People, you've heard it all your life that Jesus is coming back, the end of times near, and then everybody says, "Well, yeah, I've heard that ever since I was little. I've heard him," but he is for somebody every day. It's like people got on that Amtrak train. Never thought that something like that would happen. Mm-hmm. But he come for 3 that day, and the 50 that's hurt, there may be some more of them. But, it's going to be us one day, and we have to be ready, and we have to make sure everything's right.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest point. We have to be ready. We never know when, and everybody's, waiting for that when Jesus comes. And if I'm still here and that horn blows, Lord, I hope I'm flying with him. I don't want to be with him. I don't want to stay here. And I think that's why it's so important. We just have to keep ourselves fed up. Feed in his word every day, not just on a Sunday morning. You got to take what you learn on Sunday, use it that whole week, get in your word, be in prayer all week, have your time relationship with Jesus, then get fed again on Sunday. And then you get your 2nd, 3rd, 4th plate during the week yourself.
Amen. Yeah.
Have a good night.
And there's a lot.
Night,
there's
Michael.
a lot that Niecy said the same thing. Said she didn't watch mainstream media. And Waterboy Johnny, he said the same thing. The only thing he watches the YouTube. I mean, people gets tired of life ain't doom and gloom.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a born again child of God, you're a winner either way. They have an old song we sing at church. You're a winner either way.
Yep.
So why live like you're mad at the world? And because we have nothing but gain.
Well, when you feel yourself, you see that constantly. And like when the whole virus thing had started, you couldn't go to church, you couldn't do anything. And it was just like, it's all you was hearing, all this bad stuff. And I will say, because he was working so much and I was here at home, I never left the house. I couldn't leave the house. I was stuck here. And all I keep hearing this stuff. And then people are calling and they're talking about it. And I started getting depressed myself.
Right.
Me and him sat down and had a talk one night, and I was like, we got to start rebuking this. I said, because I can feel it getting me. And I'll tell you what, we had some praise music going and worship, and we kicked it on out.
Nick P says I try to aspire every day to be like my parental grandmother. She died 8 years before I was born, but in her obituary, her pastor called her a Methodist saint, definitely close to my heart.
Aw. See,
Yep.
we all have someone that's touched us, and I feel like a lot of us are where we're at now with our spiritual walk because someone before us had been praying for us.
Yep, that's exactly right.
That's why we got to pray now for our kids, whoever they're marrying. Lord, prepare that. Pray over our grandbabies and so on and so on.
Yep. And we were everyone little at one time. And I just like my boys, I was in sports. I love football, basketball, baseball. And, you know, you look and Jordan was the one when I was growing up. Everybody want to be like Mike. You know, that's who I want to be like. I want to be like Mike. But the older I've got, I'm like, man, I'd like to be like my grandpa, you know, pastored the church for 40 years. And anytime I need a prayer, I know I can pick up the phone, and by the time I hang it up, he's on his knees. And, you know, but every one of us needs to have a spiritual leader, whether it's a relative but somebody that, because, you know, Paul even told him, Apostle Paul says, follow me as I follow him. You know, and that's what we need to be doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I thank God for my cousin too. When I was a young teenager and her taking me to church, and it was a full gospel church, and she took me in there, and I'm tell you what, I was blessed. I was just, I fell in love with Jesus. I said, she is the one who showed me who Jesus was. And I always had a fart. Now, you know, as you go through your teenage years, you kind of, you know, you're not where you need to be, but you've had that instilled in you. Right. And you always come back to it. And so I am so thankful for her. And we had lost contact when we had moved away when I was like about 15 or 16 years old. And we found each other again, like, how many years has it been now?
4 or 5, 6.
4 or 5. Yeah, it's
4 to 6 years.
Yeah. And I'm back in the church that I was saved in when I was like 13 years old, and with her, sitting with her. She's the one who's got the liver cancer right now, but we're praying she's going to do good with that. We're having faith in that. But she's the one that showed me. You know, and I hope that I can be that for someone else too. You know, you can be that example for them. And then so on and so on.
Very true. Yeah, man, that was a bad time to sit down in front of the TV if that's the first time you'd watched it in a long time. So you sit down in front of the TV for the first time, a long time yesterday, and wished you hadn't, because he watched Florida beat Tennessee. Hey, my Tar Heels got destroyed yesterday by Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I did not see that coming. Lord, I'd never thought that, but that's why you play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I know Nick P and Nisi. There may be a couple more other ones in here that don't know exactly what Michelle's Tasty Dishes is. So, guys, tell a little bit about your channel.
Well, We started it. When did it start? About a year?
It was August 2nd, 2020.
Yeah. And it didn't go, we didn't really go too much with it. And then we had went to Tennessee and met Michael and Becca from NTL, and we had actually seen them walking, and I was actually watching them, and we was outside our hotel. And so we all had got talking in that. And then after they was done, there was like, why don't you guys start filming? Why don't you get up there and film that room and stuff? So we're just like, okay, maybe we'll start doing it. And then that's when, everything was so bad and he was working so much. So didn't turn into what we wanted to. And I have a Facebook page that's Michelle's Tasty Dishes. And where a lot of the cooking was the keto and low carb, because I was really into that and selling products for it and that. So I thought, well, I'll just bring cooking over and change it up and bring some of the old, country cooking in it and still keep some keto in it. Right. So we did that. And then we still do. So there's some cooking videos. And then we do Mike and Michelle's family vlogs, kind of letting you in on some of the stuff that we do and enjoy. And then we have like taste testing and reviews and
different food concoctions.
Yeah, weird food stuff that Mike's getting ready to try that everyone put out there for him to do. So that's basically what it is. It's just cooking. And then when we get time, we do some family vlogs. And now with the meeting at the altar, the most important part of our channel will be meeting at the altar.
Right. Without a doubt. Look who it is. She'll paint your cheeks, or she says she will when she meets you. It's V. What is up,
Hi,
V? How are you? Yeah, y'all's channel is, I really enjoy it. I do, the devotionals you do, and boy, Mike, when he put that powder or whatever, the shaving, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
I felt so sorry for you. Good Lord.
We was excited that it was coming off all smooth. I'm like, man, this stuff is like, it's really magic. Ended up taking half his skin off that.
It looks like it didn't do no scar in there, no permanent damage.
Yeah, thank God, because we thought it was going to, because it looked really bad. I think we just left it on too long. Mm-hmm. I don't want to try it again though. But that's what I was going to say.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, Mike, try that again. Just take it off a little bit sooner. No,
I probably would.
You just get it off a lot quicker. Mm-hmm. But I think that's what it is. It was a 5 to 7 minutes to leave it on. And I think by the time we got it on, got set back up to do the video, to take it off, it was a little bit longer, especially down here, because I started up here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. It was down here. So, yeah, that was a mess. He's got a lot of views on that one now. Mm-hmm. People like to see you in pain.
Yeah, if we get to 2,000 or 200 subscribers, maybe I'll let her beat me with a belt or something.
All right. So where are you at now? You were up at like 190?
195.
Oh, my gosh. We can find 5 people out there that wants to see Mike get a whoop.
That was 191.
Hey, come on.
I need to stop opening my mouth. Now I got to eat chili and whipped cream, or
he's going to eat chili.
Cool Whip. Not whipped cream.
Cool Whip.
Hey, Amber, come here. Amber's got one for you. What was it you saying with the Jell-O? Come here. Yeah, we was watching your live. I was replaying it, and they were naming off all this stuff, and she named something with Jell-O. And I said, if I can remember it, I'll tell him about it.
We got some Jell-O.
Nick P, chewing the fat. Yes, it is a Southern term. It means more or less just gossiping. Huh? Jell-O and mayonnaise.
Like mayonnaise on top of it is the whipped cream?
Like stirred up.
Ooh.
You mix it all together.
Put down, put Amber's name next to it, so when you do it.
Hey, Amber, you got to come here. Her grandma, that's the way she would eat Jell-O. And she liked it. And I've never tried it because it sounded nasty. But But yeah, she said it was good. I don't know.
So after you make it and it's gelled, then you like mush it all together, or you put the mayonnaise in it.
Amber,
He's like, I don't know.
we've got questions and I don't know the answers. Don't be messing on my stuff.
You've been busy, Doreen.
But yeah, Nick P. Chewing the fat is
This makes me so why that makes
thing
me
for gossiping. So if anybody says they're sitting around chewing the fat, that's usually a bunch of old men at Hardee's or the barbershop. And that's what they're doing.
Darren's making him a fried egg sandwich now. Talk about food.
Talking about food. V says she's heard of Jello and cream cheese, but not Jello and mayonnaise.
Yep. I've heard of, I think I've actually made something with that before. I can't remember. It's been a long time, but what was that? There was something with Jello and cream cheese. But it had something else too. I can't remember. I'll have to see if I can find the recipe. Mayo and Jello. No.
That's what her grandmother ate it. And yeah, when she told me that, I told her, I said, if I can remember it. But then I couldn't remember it. I said to get her to tell me.
My uncle used to like bologna sandwiches with mayo and peanut butter. Uncle Gary.
I hadn't tried it with the peanut butter, but
It's not too bad.
fried bologna.
Oh man, fried bologna and a fresh mater on it, mayo.
Yep, and onion. Oh Lord,
Ain't
that's
none
good.
better. Easy Woman cheesecake, Jello, cream cheese, and graham crackers. There we go. Easy Woman cheesecake. I like that.
Jello cream cheese. Now, I'll tell you something that some guy at work brought it, and he was eating it one night, and because I'm not big on hot stuff or spicy stuff, but he had pepper jelly. It was mild, mild pepper jelly, cream cheese, and crackers.
Yep.
Oh my Lord, that stuff's good. I've got 2 jars of the pepper jelly in the refrigerator now. That's what I snack on.
Yeah, you can put any of that. I actually got in our cabinet a pineapple habanero jelly to go over cream cheese.
Oh, I like
It's
pineapple,
good.
but I don't know about the hot habanero. That kind of, I love pineapple. Doreen says she don't like onions or peppers.
Oh goodness. I love onions and peppers, and I love to smell them cooking.
Johnny says he likes mayonnaise and peanut butter sandwiches.
I do like
I
mayo.
hadn't had that combination before.
That's what my uncle would eat, except he slap a piece of bologna on there.
Bologna or, but now I'm odd because I don't like I don't like Spam, but I love treat. Now, what's the difference in them?
Oh, what's treat?
It's the same as Spam, but it's treat.
I've never heard it. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess I have. It's in a can too, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't think I've
Just
ever
like
had it
Spam.
though.
It's just like Spam, but I can taste the difference. And Spam, I can't. But now the treat, oh yeah.
Can you eat it right out of the can, or do you have to fry it?
Either way, I can heat it up. Or the treat, yeah, you can do it either way. It's cooked, but
Yeah.
Usually
See, I
fried.
can't Spam. I remember eating Spam a lot when we was little, but it would have to be fried. And you
Right.
put a tomato and mayo on that too. But
We
straight
always-
out of the can, whoo! I don't know about
yeah,
that.
it'd be kind of rough. But I have eaten a piece or two of it while we're frying it up. But now we do it a lot for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Treat
you
the
like-
small animal that lives in North Carolina. What about roach pickled bologna? I don't think I've ever heard of that. You ever heard of roach?
Oh, it's like a sausage. The red, is it red in the big jars? I think
Kenny
that
said-
meat, that sausage is in the big, in the big jars, and it's red. Is that what that is? You know what I'm
It
talking
It may
about?
be.
Pickled bologna?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know. 4 messages are making me hungry.
Yeah, he'll go do a taste test review. He'll
Yeah.
have to have hot sauce, so that's his thing. Ford
Like
Man couldn't eat. If they ever have a Tabasco sauce shortage, Ford Man will starve to death. I don't know.
I love Tabasco too.
He puts it on everything. Everything.
They say it's good. I want it on my eggs and I like it on my French fries, my fish.
Niecy says that Spam is a staple meal in Hawaii. I mean, I could eat Spam, but I like a treat a whole lot better. And people tells me it's the same thing, but I can taste the difference. But now the pickled, I've had pickled sausage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's like the bologna. I can get anything pickled. Pickled corn's my favorite.
I don't think
When
I've
you
ever
get
had that.
Pickled corn?
I don't think so.
Oh, Lordy, you got to come down here. We've got to have us a meet-up country
Mm-hmm.
living, eating. Yeah, pickled.
Yeah.
You take pickled corn and beans. Oh, my Lord, that's
I ain't never had
good
that.
stuff.
Or did they sell that at the Amish store? I'll have to look next time.
Spaceman says treat and Spam, it's all dog food.
That's what he says.
It may be, but it does not taste nothing like that dog food bean I got in that bean boozle.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's nasty. Corned
Corn
beef
man's
hash. Hey, yeah, corned beef hash.
yeah, I like corned beef. And I like corned beef hash.
That's what and that's actually one of my things I was going to make, but it's not actually corned beef. It's my mom made growing up we had it with like potatoes. You boil your potatoes in that and then you add the corned beef in that and it's like soup
Yep.
and cornbread and onion with it. That's one of my videos too. That will be coming.
Yeah, I'd like to see that now.
Do you remember potted meat? Did you ever eat potted meat?
Oh gosh, I still eat potted meat.
Vienna wieners.
Oh, them Wiener wieners. Yeah, you can take Vienna wieners and potted meat, and pack of crackers, and go in the woods, and you can hunt all day. Never have to come out.
And they make them in like spicy now. Like I got some
Jalapeno.
jalapeno Vienna wieners.
Yeah.
I love them.
Huh? I can't hear you. Come here. I can't hear you.
She said something about, I thought she said Dr. Pepper and peanuts. I might be completely wrong.
What did you say? Dr. Pepper and peanuts.
I heard her.
Yep.
In
You're
the
right.
bottle.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
we
glass
do it with
bottle.
Coke. Yep.
You
we
do it with Coke?
Coca-Cola.
They do it with Coca-Cola, and I don't know why they can hear you and I can't. And I've got my selective hearing turned off today too.
I was like, I think she said Dr. Pepper and peanuts. I knew what she was talking about when she said it.
Joy says Spam and canned meat gross. Corned beef and sauerkraut's good.
Mm-hmm. Like some sauerkraut.
Oh yeah, you like pickled corn then if you like sauerkraut.
Mm-hmm. I like most all that country cooking. I was raised on it. My grandma had in their basement, they had this huge room and it had, I might have had that when I was little. I don't know, because their basement was full of all their canning and stuff of their vegetables. Right. They'd go get us. They did sauerkraut. She'd go pop that open and we'd take a fork and eat it right out. Little kids eat that sauerkraut right out of that can or the jar. And it was so good.
Yep.
Oh, I
liked it. The sour, the better too. I mean, especially sauerkraut.
Yep. Fried Spam and eggs. Yep.
Oh, now, have you guys eat ramps?
Ramps?
Yep.
No. When you say ramps, I think of putting the car up on it. I don't know what ramps is.
It is a onion that grows wild. And you
like
go
a
out
green
and-
onion?
Huh?
Like those green onions that come up out of the ground? Is that
Yep.
what it is?
It's like that, except they're wild. They're not, you can plant those garden onions like that.
Mhm.
These here, they grow wild out in the woods, on the mountainsides, and
Yeah,
You'll
I've
go
seen
out-
them before when we go hiking or back in our woods and stuff. And I was look, there green onions are growing, but I never ate one of them. I'm scared I'll eat something if I pick it like that I won't be here.
Poison.
Something poisonous.
Darren says he needs prayers for gluten. He's on his second fried egg sandwich.
It was a good one.
Who else heard of ramps? I know Spaceman's bound to heard ramps. Yeah, we'll go out and get those, and you can have ramps and eggs. Fry up some eggs and cut those ramps in. Now they're stronger than an onion, and you can smell them. They make a house stink. I mean it. If we cook them,
That is what it is.
Mhm.
I've never picked one and just ate that though.
Spaceman says yes, but never had one. See, around here they have like a ramp festival. They'll have like ramp suppers, and there's just a
Really?
certain time. There's just a certain time you can get it. It's kind of like branch lettuce, and branch lettuce is just a wild lettuce that grows, but it grows on the banks of creeks and streams,
Mhm.
and you have to get it real early because like by the end of April it's gone to seed and tough. But yeah, you can take that branch lettuce and ramps and kill it with some grease.
That's what I was gonna say. Some bacon grease. Put it on there.
That's it. Yep. Yep.
Now see, that sounds good.
Penny
where
Tony
are
says
y'all
they love
from?
Vienna sausages.
We are from Indiana, Water Girl. I'm like Michelle.
Spaceman, I have not had a pawpaw. I've heard about them, but I haven't had one. You'd have to explain it.
And that's not opposite of Mama.
Now I know there's always a song when we was growing up. What was it? Something about picking up pawpaws and putting them in your pocket. But
I don't know what that is either.
yeah, Doreen. Doreen said she'd never heard of them until she moved to Burnsville. The ramps. And the only thing they are is they are a super stout onion.
Seriously, you love it.
I like onions too. Put them in just about anything.
Yep. And the ramps, people, they'll put them in like meatloaf and they'll just whatever you want to put them in. It's endless.
Poke salad.
Poke salad. Yep. I've had poke salad. I don't have a recipe for it, but I'm sure one of my.
I'm not a big pear person either. I'm not big on pears. There's something about the texture of a pear I don't like.
See, I didn't know that. I've heard the pawpaw there, Spaceman, but I didn't know. Doreen, it's not just your breath. They hurt you pretty bad. I mean, when you cook them, if they're ripe going in, they're going to be ripe when they exit. But man, they're so good.
You ain't getting any.
Gosh, they're so good. They are. We need to find some ramps. Somebody keeps messing with my stuff. We need some payback with ramps.
The smell.
I like okra. Okra's good.
Yeah, according to how you eat it, I think. I don't like when it's slimy.
Yeah, I don't either. It'd have to be the fried. I like it. I like it fried. Now, I like you say slimy, which seaweed really ain't slimy. But I eat a lot of it, and oh gosh, I had another brain fart. I'm full of them tonight. My brain has eat a ramp. Oh my gosh! Somebody help me. Raw fish,
You eat
Japanese
sushi?
sushi.
You
Yes.
like sushi?
Love it. Love it.
I've never eaten it. I'm scared too. I don't know if I'd like it. He doesn't like fish at all. He will eat a fish stick and tuna fish. And I'm like, that's not even really fish. I'm like, eat some real fish. Have some shrimp and some. What was the one thing? What are they called? I love them. You used to. Or the little things you get at the Chinese restaurant with cream, crab ragoons or something. They're fried and the cream cheese and that in them. Love them. He used to love them. He found out there was crab in it. He ain't touched one since.
Oh,
I'm like, how can you not eat it? You loved them. I said, so it's not that bad. It's probably artificial crab
yeah.
that's in them. You like that artificial stuff, like the fish sticks.
Yeah, sushi. Water Girl, I think it's the one that I just saw it pop up there going down. Niecy said that she left for a second, come back, and she's come back to it's ripe going in and it's ripe coming out. We're talking about the ramps, Niecy. I don't know if you have any ramps out where you're at, not the ramps like on the interstate. Or
No,
ramps.
I haven't done any for many. I was going to do some with bread and that, and was it tea? Isn't it fermenting tea? But I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to do that. I would love to do it though.
You're out on it, V. That's it. Ramps and branch lettuce, they come out spring. That's the only time you can get them. And then they say they go to seed. What they do is they get hard and tough. So they have a certain time period there you can get them. But yeah, V, do you eat ramps?
Joy said raw fish gross. Yeah. We just watched people eating some the other day, and I'm like, they eat it like it's so good. It's like I would want to try it, but I'm like oh.
And here's
Now I've ate raw shrimp, like shrimp cocktail. That's raw, right? That's okay. I can eat that.
But here's the thing. I don't like, I mean, I can handle some spice, but I don't like nothing hot. But they've got like a spicy mayonnaise that you dip that sushi in. Oh, my Lord. Yes.
That's what they had.
Wasabi?
Yeah.
Is it like wasabi?
It's not as hot as wasabi.
It's like a mayonnaise, a hot mayonnaise like or something.
Right. It's kind of like a, it ain't really the shrimp sauce, but it's kind of like that type with a little heat to it. But
I think I would try it. I just would be scared.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
Said you might like tilapia.
Doreen said she let a real fart yesterday while filming. And then Spaceman answered her.
I missed it. What did she say?
Doreen said that she had a real fart yesterday while she was filming. The Spaceman told her, Spaceman said, Doreen, I've had stages in my life where I just didn't know if I could trust the fart. Oh, my Lord, what have we gone to?
Oh, my gosh. I think we've all been there sometime or other.
Hey, Doreen, we will be praying for you that your surgery goes good tomorrow. Said she has to be at the hospital at 5:30 in the morning. She's going to bed.
Good night. Know that we're praying.
There's Blaine at Rayleigh Creative Travel. He said, I've had those moments, Spaceman, and sometimes those trusty farts are due. Oh, my Lord. What would Kenny say in this at this moment? He would say, I think I'm in the wrong chat.
Oh my goodness.
Blaine, are you all in Pigeon Forge? I know they were headed that way. Blaine is Alabama boy.
You're welcome,
Yes.
Doreen.
Michelle, if you have onions, okay, moved up quick. Fermented onions are delicious.
I'll have to look that up and try it.
Yeah, I hadn't tried that.
Mm-hmm. Because I do like onion.
Ford man says sounds like a crappy, stinky situation. Oh Lord.
That's too funny.
Yeah, Blaine said he stayed away from Wendy's for a long time for that reason.
Taco Bell for me, Spaceman.
Whew. We're heading down a dark tunnel here.
None of it shocks me, though. I've raised 3 boys, so we heard it all, seen it all.
Yeah, Eli's things hamburger meat. I don't know if it's a protein in it or anything, any kind of hamburger meat.
Gets him.
Yeah, oh gosh. Yeah. Blaine says we are in Pigeon Forge,
White Castles.
born and raised in Alabama, but live in South Carolina now.
Hey, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Ashley, I thought Ashley was in Pigeon Forge too. Unless you said they were going, but
he was at my house last week with those wings. Wings are
All
my
right.
favorite food. I'll tell you right now. Wings are my favorite. You give me a good, spicy, like a hot barbecue wing, I'm a happy girl.
yeah,
I told him, I think we should do a food challenge with hot wings. I think I would beat you.
I don't know why I ain't doing this. I keep forgetting to. Popping these up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Good night,
All right,
man.
Lucy.
Good
We will
night.
see you later. Thanks for coming by. PT Adventure says, well, what about boiled turnips?
I
I hadn't had boiled turnips.
don't think I've had turnips. I think someone has made mashed potatoes with turnips before, though, that I tried when I was, and they're okay. Like as a mashed potato, somehow they.
Right. I've never eaten a turnip. I've always tried to get blood out of one, or at least that's what everybody says. So
She says they were, but they're home now.
there you go, Blaine.
Really, you mean
Taco smell. Yeah, Ashley said they was, but they're home now.
Mm-hmm.
Blaine said, yep, it's like Baskin Robbins. Instead of 31 flavors, it's 31 smells. My thing with Taco Bell, and this is no joke, you can't get the smell off of your hands. You eat Taco Bell, it don't matter how many times you wash them, it don't matter. I mean, you still got that Taco Bell smell.
No.
I can't figure that out.
Mike can't have White Castles. Or he has to sleep on the couch.
White Castle tear you up?
Oh, yeah.
Except for my White Castle casserole. If I make that
Right.
homemade, he can eat that whole casserole if he wants. He's good. But the ones that you buy at White Castles, nope. Hey, Strange Brew. How are you? That's can't think. She
Are we
changed
back?
her name back. Oh, was we gone?
Hey. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I went completely blank. Hello, Peaches. Strange Brew. Thanks for coming
Peaches.
by.
That's who I was
What
trying to
is
think. I
up?
was like, what is her name? Peaches.
How are you this Sunday night? You may have come to the show at a bad time. Only thing they want to talk about food and farts. But hey,
They walk in, they walk out.
it kind of happens. Boiled peanuts, yes or no? I hear it's called Southern Caviar. Boiled peanuts is a yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
my Lord, yes.
I actually, first time we ever had them, we went to Georgia. And then our friend, he absolutely loves them. So on his birthday, I made him boiled peanuts. I had to boil them suckers all day, just to get them.
Yeah.
And I made him spicy ones, and they actually turned out like they tasted in Georgia. I was so proud of myself. I'm like, I'm going to give him this peanut, and it's going to be, it's not going to be good. He loved them. He said they were taste like Georgia peanuts.
Nick P said Taco Bell is a cheap way to get that colon cleanse. People are wild. Oh, Lordy. Let's see if we get.
You know you're a family when you can sit and talk about tooting.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
Mhm.
My wife stinks a lot worse than mine does.
She's gonna knock you in the fan.
Yep. Magnificent Darren says he loves boiled peanuts.
Mm-hmm. You don't do boiled peanuts up here for.
Nick P. boiled peanuts are really good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and like Michelle said, she's boiled them and boiled them and boiled them, but you have to boil them. The peanut inside is just about
Yeah,
like
and
you
so,
make it
yeah.
mash it thing.
Yep. You gotta boil them a long time.
Peachy says, I don't think Taco Bell has real meat. I don't know what it has, but
You know what a boiled peanut reminds me of, though? Like a bean. After they're boiled that long, to
It
me
does.
they taste like beans, like
Yep.
soup bean or
Mhm.
pinto bean.
and they got the two flavors in that. You can get, the boiled peanut, or you can also get it. I've had the Cajun.
Yeah,
They got a
Cajun.
Cajun,
Yep.
the Cajun boiled peanut with.
Yep, that's what we had.
Matt Man says I had just sealed my fate by saying that my wife's farts are stinkier than mine. Eli, come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
Now here's my witness.
Hey,
Who's this stinkier, mine or your mama's?
Mama, definitely. Oh God.
Oh my goodness, she's gonna get a whooping.
He's getting a whooping.
What? No, you didn't hear a thing.
They are in trouble when they get off here.
She said she's taking my pill out to the porch.
Amber's gonna hurt you, Scott. Everybody,
Yeah.
you're in
Matt Man says,
trouble.
Silly. Make me silly. Blaine. Not when they boil you back. That's pretty good. Space Man said he was in Minneapolis yesterday. Minneapolis, North Carolina. Hey, Spaceman, you know that the old Minneapolis school? It's there. The Minneapolis Baptist Church has got it now for like a. They don't do a school in there, but they hold different events and stuff. But I went to that Minneapolis school while we was waiting on them to build the new middle school that you passed there in Cranberry.
I go to Cranberry Middle.
God, I miss Spaceman. I mean, he's literally right beside my house, and we was playing football.
Oh, that's cool, Nick. Traveling by train.
Mama said he was in there talking about me.
Talking about your mama? No, there ain't nobody. That's in her head.
You can't go in her bedroom when she farts. Oh God.
Now you're cruising. I didn't say that.
It's one of those where you open the door and walk back out.
Like a green haze that comes out and just. I didn't say that.
She'll kill you tonight.
Yeah, Spaceman, I know you did. V says, what is the thing with peanuts and Dr. Pepper? Take a Dr. Pepper in a glass bottle. I guess you could do it in a plastic, but we always done it in glass and still do. And Michelle does it with regular Coke.
Mm-hmm.
You take your peanuts and you pour them in the glass bottle soft drink, and then you drink the drink, and each peanuts is your. And with Dr. Pepper, it's really good. I hadn't done Coke, but I'll try it for sure.
We'll have to try the Dr. Pepper.
Try it for sure. It's got it's a real sweet, salty. I mean, it's. What are we laughing at now?
Riley Creative Travel. Thunder fart when you see steam rolling from the door is not a good situation. Oh, got me teared up.
That's like a big steam engine. You know, woo-hoo!
I almost snorted. Y'all get me too tickled.
People in the South are weird. What Nick P said. Yeah. We're beyond weird. We sure are entertaining.
Oh my goodness. That was funny.
Yep, Peach is reminding us that Mr. Kenneth is turning 27 tomorrow.
Yep.
Later, water boy.
Yeah, water boy, we're fixing to get off here. I will go to the hour and a half mark. This
Night, water boy.
went a long way from the altar. Yeah, it did, man. In a hurry.
Oh.
But yeah, Nick P, he's going to be doing all kinds of traveling. Where did he tell you where all he was going?
He had me laughing.
Because I know he's. I think the last time I saw Nick P, he was on V's morning live, and he was telling all the places he was going here, there, and it's all by train. And he's eventually meeting up with the magnificent Germany with Darren. That is where he will be meeting up with Darren. So
I would like to do that. Like take a train and just go.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Spaceman Dudley, yes, he does.
For sure. He'd have to. I mean,
we ain't talking about anything bad. That's part of how he made us, so it's okay to discuss.
yeah.
That's okay.
Guys, I'm going to bed.
Eli says he's going to bed. Good night, Eli.
Good night, Eli.
All right.
Not.
You got school in the morning, Eli. Yeah, I saw PT Adventures. Penny and Tony was talking about the National Quartet Convention in Pigeon Forge. That's at the LeCompte Center, right, Blaine? Let's see. Spaceman, no relation to the Hicks Trucking in Newland. The difference is they got money and I don't. So they are a different breed of Hickses.
I missed something. What was coming to Pigeon Forge?
It's the National Quartet Convention.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
I think it started yesterday.
That's something my cousin and them used to do all the time.
Hang on here, Nick. I can find it right there. Nick P says he is traveling 13,694 miles across 33 states over 32 days, all by train, in celebration of that special day of mine in November, his birthday.
That is so cool. I would love to do that. Enjoy.
That is called traveling for sure.
And you traveling? You have a page, a YouTube? Does he have a YouTube?
Yep,
Okay,
he does.
We'll have to go join his.
Yeah, if somebody wants to drop Nick P's link, we'll keep up with him in his journey to the deep south.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Hey, Nick, you get down here and you may never go back home. PT said it started today and goes all week. Yep. I was thinking, I knew it started sometime this week. Penny Tony, your channel's where I saw it. There's Crisco Country Life. Hello, Crisco.
Hey, Crisco.
What's up?
He was sitting by the fire earlier.
Yep. Until his screen went black. I don't know what happened there. I hope he got every bit of that worked out. Crisco is got the goats that everybody likes to watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kenny. Good night, Ford Man.
All right. There it is. There's the link.
Or no, Ford Man ain't leaving, is he? I thought Ford Man said good night. Good night.
He said he's going to bed.
Everyone that is leaving and going to bed.
There we go.
Oh,
We
no,
just
he's-
subscribed to you traveling, Nick.
Peacher says be safe on those trains. Blaine said it started tonight. McP says thank you. Started today and goes all week. That's a pretty big convention, and it's at the LeConte. Fordman said good night to someone else. That's what I thought. I read it wrong there. Well, I said an hour and a half, and we're already over that. But all right, guys, we'll shut this thing down. I've had fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
good
yeah.
time.
It's always fun to laugh and cut up and forget about what's going on around you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
hopefully, starting Thursday, we can do the same thing on Thursdays.
Yep.
Forget everything that's going on around you and just
Focus on the Lord.
concentrate on God. It's the main thing. Darren, appreciate you stopping by.
Remember the Thursday meeting at the altar will be on our page or our channel this Thursday at 8:30, right, Scott? Is that when you get off or time?
Yep.
Okay,
8:30.
at 8:30. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, Michelle's Tasty Dishes, and then the Thursday after that will be over here on Scott's. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you know when we're all go live, so you don't miss out on it if you want to be part of it.
Thanks for coming by, Peaches. Thanks for everybody coming by, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Go
It was a
ahead
good night.
Go ahead and drop what time your live is. I know, Blaine, are you going to be able to go live tomorrow? Blaine usually goes live on Monday. Joy Bless Life, 7 o'clock Monday. She goes live. Tuesday, are these guys sitting right? Nope, this side, right here.
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah, we
They go
go
live
live
Tuesday.
on Tuesday, just like this, where we just talk about anything random stuff at 7:30 on Tuesday, and then we'll be live again on Thursday at 8:30 with Scott.
And then you got Fort Man. He will go 8 o'clock Friday.
Bye, Tony and Tony. Have a
Along
good night
with,
and a good week.
Adventures with Dano. He goes
Fridays.
live.
Fridays at
and-
8 now.
Mr. Blaine at Rally Creative says no live. Internet here isn't great. So Blaine will not be live tomorrow night. Blaine, I try to remember you and mention you every time now. Danny and the Griswold Family Vacay usually goes live at 11 o'clock on Wednesdays. They're not doing that anymore. They've changed that to Saturday at 9 o'clock, October 2nd, which I think that's this Saturday, ain't it? This next upcoming Saturday.
Yeah.
It's October
It
this
will be.
weekend already?
Yep.
Wow.
So he'll be at 9 o'clock Saturday night. There's Magnificent Germany with Darren. I go live on Fridays at 9 a.m. Eastern and Saturday at 11. And one of them is called, is it Coffee with Darren? I'm not sure. I know where I work third shift. Where I work third shift, I don't get to catch a lot of Darren's live. I usually have to go back and watch the replay, but
Creation. He goes live at 8 a.m. on Friday. Magnificent Germany with Darren. We're looking you up so we can.
hang on here. Blaine is acting. There we go. Correction, I go live at 8 a.m. on Friday mornings. Yes, sir. Friday mornings is Morning Coffee with Darren, and it's at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Saturday at 11. Darren is almost to 1,000 subscribers, so that would be awesome to get him there. Yes, and Darren's a good guy, and
We just subscribed to you, Darren.
loves Germany. And guys, I guarantee you, when you go watch one of Darren's videos, especially if he's in Germany, it's probably going to be around spaghetti ice. The man loves some spaghetti ice. And if you don't know what that is, after you watch one of his videos with spaghetti ice, you will know what spaghetti ice is. It's ice cream that, well, you just have to go check it out. They look like spaghetti, and then they do the different things for the meatballs, and they got like wafers
Ice
for
cream.
garlic bread, but it's an ice cream. And
Yeah. Didn't they have that in they had that in Pigeon Forge, but it closed down, I think, during the pandemic, where you could go and it looked like spaghetti, but it was ice cream and it had meatball. It was in the island. Can't remember the name of that place.
right.
It ended up closing down because I guess pandemic and everything.
Thank you, Joy. Yeah, Joy.
Thank you,
She does
Joy.
that dropping link, she can do it. Darren said, "Yee-hee, you know it." He's a spaghetti ice man. I've never had it. I'm gonna have to get me some somewhere. But guys, thank you guys for joining me. Look forward to your Michael Michelle. Look forward to your live Tuesday. As quick as football practice is over with, I'll come in and catch it. So
Yeah,
I may be a few minutes late. I usually am, but
that's fine. We are
get
good
in.
with that.
But guys, I appreciate you being on, and I will.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I look forward to Thursday, and I'll catch you Tuesday.
All righty. Good night,
All right, guys.
everyone.
All right.
See ya.
Have a good night. Do you got to kick us out, or do we?
You can kick yourself out, or I can kick you out, or
I don't know how to get us out.
Leave studio.
Oh, he found it.
all right, guys. Blaine, the best thing to do is get with Joy, and she'll tell you where the internet's at. But hey, I appreciate everybody coming by, checking us out. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you haven't already, give us one on your way out. And if you hadn't got them wrote down or got them memorized, go back and check out these times and links that these guys go live. Show them some support and love. And guys, like always, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, get out and kick it country. Guys, until next time, see you.